How many Karens must feel a sense of entitlement over something that clearly isn't theirs? The answer is just about all Karens. Let's take a look at some of those self-proclaiming Karens. Starting off, here's a Karen who thought it was the wisest decision to follow and harass a man and his student driver's son because she claims she was almost ran off the road.
I'd like to know why you're following me.
I would like your business card, please.
You're not getting my business card.
But I have interest in being a student driver, so I would like your business card.
Ma'am, go away or I'm going to have you locked up and follow me.
Go ahead, because I'd like to call the cops, too.
Call them.
Okay.
For what? For you following me?
No, I'm not following you.
Yes, you have. You followed us all the way down 17.
You should not be teaching students how to drive.
That's my son, and you should mind your business and get in the car with your children.
But you almost cost my children their life.
Ma'am, go away.
No.
Get away from me. You're harassing me now. You're harassing me now.
Your business card because it clearly says, please be patient, student driver.
Yes.
I understand. But if I'm coming into
But
your
stop
lane
following
and
me. I'm not going to tell you again, or I'm going to call the police. Because I'm a retired police officer.
That's great.
And what you're doing right now is illegal.
No,
You're parked in the middle of the parking lot.
It's not illegal, but you're more than welcome to stay in the minute.
Go away.
Go ahead. Bye.
This elderly Karen thought she'd get away with a free fare, which arises an argument between the taxi driver and her, along with someone else involved.
She didn't pay.
It's okay.
Just you
I was here the whole time.
They have been traveling for 16 hours. You hold them for no reason.
You didn't pay. Somebody gave you a free voucher. Just pay the $16. No, I'm not paying anything.
All right, I'll pay. There's 16 bucks. She's a piece of... Here's the money.
Yeah, it's all right.
What the hell for?
Oh, go to hell.
Everyone in the store pulled out their phones as they encounter a Karen for the first time. This is better than any TV show or movie. Bring out the popcorn.
Goof ass on. And badge number. I'm sure they'll be here soon.
3 times over, and that's on me. No, it's on you.
I've always wanted to make a TikTok video like this.
I was like, I've never seen it in real life.
Me neither. I left my job to come down here to help them.
Have them call him. You're not going to have them call him because you know what? You can't handle the truth. You say you're a good person. No one is good but God.
It's like free.
It's not
I'm asking you politely to leave the store. It's your choice.
Yeah, and you know what? I get it. I totally get it. The problem that I have is that this is my problem. This is my problem. Right
Here's
here.
some popcorn. Here's some popcorn.
Care.
Free show.
Like I always see Karen. I was assaulted. You don't care about assault.
Real life.
That's what I was out there. Because you're the video. Yeah. Go away. You just care about being stupid, which is what you are.
Videotape.
You're being stupid. Just leave.
You tell them, ma'am.
I know I am, and what are you?
Oh, damn.
I walked out there, and I had assault and battery against me numerous times, and you sat in here and kept saying, you need to leave, man. You're an anti-American. End of conversation. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Some maskless Karen ridicules people representing the Salvation Army for wearing masks. She really doesn't have anything better to do than yell at people wearing masks?
What do you do on 4th of July?
Can I wear a mask if I want to wear a mask? So you can't call me a criminal because I'm wearing a mask. I'm following.
When you go to rob listen, man, when you go to rob a bank, that's when you wear a mask.
Well, and when it's
Not
kind of
when you're representing a non-profit organization.
Can you please stop yelling at us?
Listen,
I'm not-
so happy to know that I yelled at you while I was walking away. You screamed at me.
Well, you yelled at me and him when you came in
no.
too.
You actually
You
yelled
yelled
at us
it,
on the way
yeah.
in and on the way out. So anyway.
Oh, I did? Now you're changing the story, Mr.
Just- I
Let's
added
just
to
see
it.
if the Salvation Army's going to invite you back.
All right. Thank you.
Non-profit organizations
Thank you.
do not have criminals wearing masks representing them. It's a disgrace
you're
to
calling us a
America.
criminal?
Karen thought these people passing by walking their dogs were on her property, when in reality, they were just on the sidewalk.
Are we in your driveway? We are in the sidewalk. We are in the damn sidewalk.
You need to go to school to learn.
Go to school. I already am in school.
This is private.
We were on the sidewalk only.
You cannot cross this line. This is private property.
Cross the line. Are you a Karen? Are you a Karen?
Do you have a house here?
I live here.
That is the line. This is not. You can walk your dogs here. You can.
Are you trying to start problems for no reason?
No, but you are playing games. This is
Games?
There's no game,
But
okay?
you know what? You know what?
Okay, get out.
This
Get
is-
lost, okay?
Hey,
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
do not yell. You're on my property.
This man recording the loud and childish Karen confronts her for causing a disturbance in the apartment hallway. Observe as she goes silent from time to time. That's when her brain motors stall.
It's causing migraines.
Yeah, and your child is right here, and you're setting a horrible example. What's wrong
Where?
with you?
Where is she?
What's
Where
wrong?
is she?
What's wrong with
Where
you?
is she? Where is she?
Right here.
Right there. Ha ha! Ha ha! Okay, so grow up, go home, stop banging on people's doors, stop banging on people's ceilings. Children, you're an adult and you're stomping on purpose. No one is doing anything on purpose to you.
No!
No one's doing anything on purpose
That's
to you.
how stupid you are.
Oh, am I?
Because I have.
Hello, new neighbor.
Hi!
Hi, you're so friendly.
Hi!
So what does it mean about you then if you're knocking on, having your child knock on people's doors
Dude!
so you can throw a little
Dude!
tantrum like a child?
Dude, you are
How old are
so
you?
worthless.
How old are you? Then why are you knocking on my door if I'm so worthless? What are you wasting your time for? What are you wasting your time for? Yeah, that's what I thought.
What? Wasting my
that's what I
time?
thought, yeah.
Because you're stomping nonstop.
No, I'm
Because
not.
you're such a loser
I'm
that
not
you can't
stomping.
take your kids to the park.
Why don't you go back to Seattle?
You can't take
Why don't
your
you go back to
kids
Seattle?
to the park.
Hey, guess what? There are people that live in these units here.
Yeah, and so they live. And guess what?
What?
They hear you across down here and across here.
Do they?
And I have witnesses.
Do you know what you're doing at 10 o'clock?
One night.
One night. You're being deliberate. You're an adult. You're not a child, and it's
You
not an accident.
are being deliberate because you're
No,
too
we're not.
lazy. You're a piece of. You're too lazy
Guess what?
to take your kid outside.
Guess what?
You're too lazy
Guess
to take
what?
your kids outside.
Guess
You're
what?
lazy.
Guess what?
You're lazy to take your kid outside
Hey, guess
to get
what?
some energy
Hey,
out.
get
'cause
yourself
you're
together.
Lazy.
Get yourself together, and guess what?
You're a lazy piece.
Guess
of
it's not
You're
going
a
to
lazy
change.
piece of
You know what's
You're a
hilarious?
lazy piece of
It's
Hey,
change.
hey, guess what?
Bye. It's
I
not
know
gonna
it won't-
change.
I won't change.
No, this
but
is not
you
going to
will.
change. No,
You
it's
will.
not. It's not going to
You
change.
will. Is
Nope.
she on the lease?
Because there's still two
Is she on the
children.
lease? Is she on the lease?
There's still
Is she
two
on the
children.
lease? Is she on the lease?
There are still two children, and they're not going to turn
Is she
into
on
an
the
adult
lease?
over time.
Is she on the lease?
All you're doing is making it worse for yourself.
How?
Because it's not going to change. My children are still children. They're still going to make noise from time
No,
to time.
but they were only here twice a week. That's
How do
what
you
she
know?
said.
That's what she said. You don't know that. Don't
Oh, I know.
Don't kick
I
my
know
stuff.
all sorts of.
Oh, yeah? Well, you don't know what you're talking about. And why are you kicking my stuff? Put that back.
Because it hit my foot.
It didn't hit your foot. You're kicking my stuff. Put it
Oh,
back.
you're a liar.
Look at the way you act in front of your child. Not just the way you act, but you do that in front of your kid. For hours
Hey,
in front
guess
of your
what?
kid.
Guess what?
It's not going to change.
It's not even you.
Oh, it's not even me. Yeah, it's yourself. Your problem is yourself. Yeah, keep peeking in my apartment. Your problem is yourself.
I'm not
Because
peeking in your apartment.
these kids are not going to grow up overnight. They're still
No,
gonna be
you
making
need to
noise.
take him
So guess what?
outside.
Have
You piece of.
need to move.
Take him outside.
How about you should have never came here?
Bring it.
Okay.
Let's see if I get kicked out
You
first.
need to live in a house.
Because you
You need to live in a house.
and I have money to do that.
Well, then
do
do it.
you?
Then why don't you do it?
Then do you?
Then why are you living here? This is a low income building. This is a low income building.
Ah, right.
Right.
So your needs to be on the lease.
Well, then
that of yours?
I wouldn't talk about
needs
big.
to be on the lease.
You're the last person I'd probably be talking about big with, so.
Well, at least I don't have men in and out. And working the system, because you're working the system.
Oh, I'm working the system.
Yeah.
How?
Is she?
Explain to me how.
She's working.
She's working, huh? Yeah, we have men coming in and out. You're so smart.
She's working.
Hey, guess what? You're wasting your time.
Hey,
it's not
have
gonna
cameras.
Change. I don't care.
I have cameras.
Oh,
and she's not only is your spot in your car in the resident.
Oh my God! I'm using my parking spot, and I have another car that's in the guest spot. Oh, what do you have?
That
two cars?
doesn't leave.
Oh, look,
your car.
Look, neighbors, bye.
They keep pounding. I can't. Do you not hear the pounding?
You have to be yelling all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
Thank you.
Know
What? You have to be yelling. Chill out. You're disturbing everybody. Stop.
I'm disturbing?
Yes.
Wait.
You don't need to be told that.
Living under these.
You don't need to be told that.
Try
You know you're
living
disturbing.
Under
You know you're disturbing.
They have 2 kids and people that are not supposed to be on the lease.
Oh yeah?
And they're not on the lease.
You don't know what you're talking about. So why don't you go home and act like an adult?
Just moved in too.
So did you. So who cares? He doesn't have any less credit than you. Don't be talking to people like that.
But you told me I had no credit.
No, I didn't.
Because I just moved in.
Yeah, you just moved in. And you're sitting here acting like some sort of king trying to regulate people, having your child knock on my door, and then you're throwing a tantrum like a child. Stop screaming. Stop screaming. Go home.
She chose to knock on the door.
I don't care.
She has migraines.
That's fine. Go home.
You're stomping.
That's fine. Guess what?
You try.
Don't yell at that person.
You're e-learning,
Listen.
right? What? So
you don't need to.
Are you not learning from home?
Who cares? That's not your business. That is not your business.
No.
Go home.
It's because you're stomping and you can't regulate your children because you're too lazy.
You can't regulate yourself. You're banging on my ceiling all day and screaming for hours. Go home, call the manager, deal with it like a normal person. You don't have the right to be knocking on people's doors and harassing them.
Dude.
Tell the manager, call the cops, do what you gotta do, and grow up. Okay.
Another maskless Karen refuses to believe she's in the wrong. I can see that her friend or boyfriend behind her is in so much pain watching her make a fool of herself.
You do not want to do it? Ma'am, if you do not wear a mask, you can just leave. I don't want to hear this. I don't need to hear this. I'm asking you, please, to leave. I am refusing you because you will not wear a mask. And you need to wear a mask to come in here. Lady, I have asthma. It's really bad. My inhaler's in my backpack. Do you want me to show it to you? Lady, I'm telling you, please, just leave.
Can you state your name?
I'm on my lunch. You can leave.
Can you state your name?
You can leave.
Can you state your name?
I don't need to. You can leave before I have to call the cops. I am the manager. That's why I'm asking you, please leave.
State your name.
I do not have to answer that. I don't have to answer any questions.
Okay, can you
But you can leave.
the number to corporate?
You can find that online yourself. And they're going to tell you, you need to wear a mask when you come in here. Both of you. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is make food for people that are doing what we ask them to do.
As a manager,
Nope.
I'm asking for corporate.
And as a manager, I'm asking you to please leave my restaurant.
So you're refusing me service?
I've already told you that you cannot, I cannot serve you without having a
I
mask.
just want to get it as many times as possible.
Okay, bye.
It's great.
Yeah.
You're breaking the law.
Thank you, Karen.
You're
Bye.
breaking the law.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm doing my job. Bye. Have a nice day.
Here's a lengthy argument over angry customers and employees arguing over car brakes and whether or not work was done or paid for. You decide who the Ken is in the comments.
I mean, you want me to call this out now so he can tell you what he found in my brakes yesterday?
No, but if he didn't do your brakes the first time, my company didn't do your brakes.
Your employees inside your building touched my brakes last. Yes or no?
They put a brake pad or whatever they did on your brake.
They put on the pads that they were paid to put on the first time that they didn't install. Right or wrong?
I don't know if they didn't install them or not. There's not a record of you ever being at the shop for brakes.
Old man remembers it. Tom remembers it. You can call Cal. Cal will tell you we did the brakes. I mean, everybody knows you guys did the brakes.
Then you can call Cal and talk to him about it. Cal
doesn't own the business anymore. You bought the business.
No, I don't own his business. I bought the equipment.
You bought the franchise, which is Precision Tune. Precision Tune did my brakes.
I did not pick up Cal's rights. You can look at my incorporated papers. I did not.
So all I want to know is you're not going to make it right?
Not for free, I'm not. I haven't done
It's already done. It's fixed now, so I'm not going to get reimbursed for any of the work that you guys caused my truck to be f***ed up. That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, because you didn't pay me to do anything.
I paid Precision Tune to do the work.
You didn't. You paid Cal Nimitz,
the owner of the Precision Tune franchise on 23rd Street that you also own now.
It's a different company.
It still says Precision Tune outside.
Sure it does. It's a totally different company.
So you're telling me that it says Precision Tune outside, but because you bought whatever you bought,
I did not. Yeah, and we made.
I'm just on any warranty work.
Well, you can contact Cal, see if he'll reimburse you, and then we can do the work or whatever.
No, Precision Tune will never touch another one of my vehicles.
And that's fine.
Like, ever.
Okay, like I said, tried to be good to you when you came in because I felt like Cal had priced good.
It's not being good. I mean, you're trying to make it sound like you did charity work, man. I paid over $200 to have the brakes done the first time.
You keep saying that, but you didn't pay my company anything.
I paid the owner of the prior manager of Precision Tune. You are now the new manager of Precision Tune.
There was a KC Auto.
So your Precision Tune, DBA, KC Auto, or whatever. Is that what you're saying?
Same name.
KC Auto is who warranties, even though it says Precision Tune on the building, on the uniforms, on everything else.
That's correct. The uniforms and stuff we buy personally. I buy these things and put them on these shirts.
And I mean, I see Precision Tune all around the building.
Yeah.
But you
it's
guys.
A franchise, but yes, it's a separate company. This used to be a corporate-owned business. This one was sold in August.
Yeah, until it got ran in the ground like the other one.
Yeah, it kind of was.
I know.
But luckily, the other one's doing twice the business they used to.
Well, like I said, I'll be out there all week.
And that's fine. I mean, I'm not trying to be nasty.
I mean, I feel like you are, dude. It's right here before Christmas, and I had to spend $330 I didn't have to fix work that you guys...
I can't give you money that I don't have, which is what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking to be reimbursed for part of the fucked up work. Yes, I am.
I can't reimburse you money you've never given me.
I gave it to a shop to fix it that was competent.
That's fine, but you never gave me money to do anything.
I paid Precision Tune money to do my brakes the first time.
You did not pay Duckworth Inc. anything.
I paid Precision Tune on 23rd Street in Independence, Missouri to do my brakes.
You paid KC Auto.
Which is Precision Tune, right?
No, that's the name on the sign.
The name on the sign is Precision Tune.
KC Auto was the name of the company.
Okay.
KC Auto was who owned the business.
So f me, right?
Look, I'll be happy to send in a letter to Precision Tune about Cal doing work on your car, but they're going to look in there and say, there's no record of it.
All of your techs even admitted, I was just there today and they admitted to doing the work.
It doesn't matter. There's no record of it anymore. You and Cal.
If they didn't put it in the computer, every single thing else I've had done to my truck here is in the computer except for my brakes. Why?
I don't know.
And I don't have an answer for that either.
I don't know.
But I paid in there.
So he should have at least, if he didn't do the right thing in the computer, he should at least given you a receipt. And if you had a receipt that we could send into Precision Tune, then...
I mean, I want you to look at this up brakes, man. That's what I want you to do. I feel like you're just like blowing me off.
Look,
I feel completely disrespected.
But it's probably not going to tell me anything.
It tells you everything. Dude, if you know what parts look like, you know this is not right.
And like I said,
look, I had to have all brand new put in the back of my truck because look, there's what it should look like, right? Look at all the score marks because this was just sitting in here, bouncing around, wearing down because they didn't put it in right. This should have two legs. It should never just fall off.
Well, and when did it break off?
They never put it in. That's what I'm saying, man. Look, the fucking brakes weren't even wore out. All the brake systems are still good. It's still all this like.
But how do we know that didn't break off when it was in there?
Because as soon as they put the brakes in, I had a clank. What'd you guys call it? The parking brake that they didn't hook back up.
So how long did you drive with this clank before you finally had it checked?
When did I bring it in? It wasn't very long after the brakes were done. You bought the place maybe 2 weeks after my brakes were done.
I don't know.
And I brought it in, and you guys put the other side shoes on because dude felt they didn't need to be replaced.
The place back in June, July, August. So it took 5 months for you to finally...
It hadn't made a noise in a while. Right, and it made a noise 2 days ago when I took it into the shop, and this is what they found was all this Because it made the same clanking
noise.
noise.
That didn't break off and then start making that noise. If it wasn't making any noise for 4 or 5 months.
They never found the noise in the first place.
Okay. So
they never even, it left with the same noise. They tried to say it was the parking brakes.
So how do we know that that didn't break off? If it wasn't making noise for 5 months.
Adjusters don't just snap off. I've been a tech for almost 20 years.
Tell me how that happened.
It wasn't put in right. That's how it happened. When they took these drums off, they didn't do them properly. These holes are all stripped out. When you remove Silverado drums, you're supposed to put a bolt in here and use a bolt to press the drum off.
The only thing
that's impossible to do on here.
I can do for you is send you a letter to Precision Tune about Cal. I can't do it for you.
I'm saying I just spent $330 I didn't have, man.
To make up for you for a company that did.
So make up for the parts at least.
No, I don't have the money to buy your parts for you.
I mean, you do. You buying all these damn Precision Tunes around here.
I gotta pay for my stuff in here.
And I had to pay for this. I didn't have money to just give the auto repair place yesterday.
You didn't give me anything. I don't have money just to give you.
You don't have money. I didn't give you anything, bro. I paid Precision Tune in Independence, Missouri on 23rd Street. Yes, I did.
You paid Cal.
I paid Precision Tune. I paid in that building, in that shop.
You did not pay my company anything. That's what I'm saying. And so, no, I don't have money just to buy people parts that come in that had work done.
This wasn't even due to be replaced, man. That's what I'm saying. I paid to have this put on.
That's what he was saying. He said he came by there and that you said the brakes were put on. Hold on.
David put the brakes on. Old man just told me David was the one that put the brakes on.
Go ahead. Gotcha. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. All right, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, dude. Bye. So I thought you told me he said that they were put in wrong. He told me he didn't even come out and look at them.
Right. Where did I say that? Where did I say that? He told me David probably put them on wrong. Exactly what he said to me.
That's not what you said in there.
Man, come on now.
No, you come on now.
Come on now.
That's not what you said. That is
I shouldn't have to put 2 sets of brakes on the rear of my truck for in 10,000 miles. And that's not what I said in there. It's not what I said. I went and talked to the old man out there. He told me you was out here.
No, you said he told you that they were put in wrong.
He said David probably put them on wrong. That's exactly what he said.
You didn't say probably. You didn't say.
Man, it doesn't. You're trying to argue semantics with me. What at the end of the day is this put on wrong by Precision Tune on 23rd Street in Independence.
Wasn't put on by Duckworth. Like I said,
it was put on by employees of Precision Tune, employees of a franchise of Precision Tune on 23rd Street in Independence. Yes or no?
As soon as I don't know, there's not a record of it.
Oh, this here.
So I'll tell you what. As soon as you bring in a receipt, I will send everything to Precision Tune corporate. I will have them.
I tell you what, it's going to go a lot farther than that because I'm not playing around.
You know what? I'm trying to
no, you're not trying to do. You're basically telling me to go myself because there's no receipt, and that's what you're doing.
You're basically telling me you want me to pay for your stuff.
Yeah, I do because y'all just couldn't put it on right, man. Off, dude. Hey, I'll see you next week. I own my home, bro.
You won't when I get through with you.
Oh, yeah?
This Karen gets kicked out of PetSmart simply because she refuses to wear a mask. No mask, no service. It's that simple.
We gotta get back to feet.
I am.
6 feet.
I am. So get back for me.
Thank you. Fine. Get over to my office.
I'm not in your office. Don't underestimate me. Can I get tags made for my dogs, please?
Stay away from me.
Stay away from me? I'm gonna stay. Thank you. Do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see I'm just trying to get
Put a mask on.
Put a mask on.
Put a mask on.
I have asthma.
There's a pandemic.
I have asthma.
Put a mask on. Or get out of the store. That's their rules.
Oh my God, I'm getting kicked out?
Yeah.
This is all recorded.
Great.
I'm getting kicked out.
Here's a Karen that came to the front desk to complain about not getting the comfort she expected at a Comfort Inn during the pandemic.
I already explained that we don't do daily servicing because of COVID. If you can't accept that, that's too bad. I don't know what you want me to do because I can't do nothing about it.
Put toilet paper in the rooms
I can give you toilet paper, but I can't do anything else.
It's not my job for me to come and pick it up. It's your job, the hotel's job.
No, my job is to be front desk and listen to you complain at me, so I'm doing my job.
Unbelievable.
No, it's very believable.
No, it's not believable. It is a shame. I have never in my entire life in a Comfort Inn have ever gotten this type of
An entitled Karen at a bank yells at the employees that they work for her because she's been a customer since the 90s. She continues to spit nonsense, so bear with me and take a look.
And I called him here because I will take this all the way. I am going now to court to fight masks, and you are not going to tell me what to do. Stand 6 feet away from me and do your social. No, more. You want to be safe, stand 6 feet away from me, okay? That's it. Give me your card with your name because this branch is going to hear your name. You're going to become famous. Do it now. Do it now. You work for me. I do not work for you. I've been a customer since 1990. Were you born then? Shame on you. You're very lucky she's not here because she knows me well. Your boss. Count your days. Count your days. Bully. What? This is giving you the right to be a bully? Because you're brainwashed? I'm a scientist. There is no corona. Don't make me wear your mask. Are you crazy? Are you trying to kill me? What happens if you have corona? Did you just say you're trying to kill me? I want to know because we're on camera. Did you just suggest for me to wear your dirty mask? Because I think you did. Give me your name and your number now. You're done. You are done.
This kid came out of nowhere to confront a couple of guys over a backpack he disagrees with. This makes total sense. Not.
Where's your burrito at?
I actually would probably like you if you just stop.
Your mom.
I actually would like you if you just stop.
My name is Joe.
What's up, Joe?
Joe Mama.
Yeah, that's good. What's up with this dude? Is he all right?
He's not going to help you.
You don't need help.
He's not going to help you. He's not going to help you. You have no food. You go into Chipotle.
I don't want food.
Did you get the manager's number?
I don't want food.
Did you get the manager's number?
What's going on, but they're enjoying dinner. Go do your own thing. They do their own
Get the f*** out of here. Get the f*** out of here.
You're a grown man. He's a grown man. Go do your own thing. You're a grown man.
Thank you.
Go do your own thing.
Yes, sir.
You need to let him put his backpack.
Let him enjoy dinner.
Have you heard of D's?
Enjoy your own dinner. Have a nice night, brother.
D's.
Enjoy your own dinner.
D's nuts.
Enjoy your own dinner. I am. Have a nice night.
D's nuts.
You don't need to get on people who I'm not at Chipotle. I'm on the street.
He's not at Chipotle. He's on the street. D's nuts, man.